Hi everyone! I haven't been posting lately because life has just taken over. So we're going to do kind of a little update because I think it's been like a month since I've posted. I don't even know how long. So I'm just going to backtrack a little bit. Back in April, my dad had routine surgery that went bad and he ended up in ICU for 4 days. He had surgery 3 of those 4 days. And like I said, he ended up with a really weird blood clot problem. So they did genetic testing on him, which I had told you guys about. And that came back normal, crazy enough. And the doctor was like, well, it's good news, but bad news. It's bad news because we don't know why his body was reacting that way. And in case he has surgery in the future, we don't know how to prevent it because we don't have any information. So that's where we are with that. You guys know that when he did have surgery, it was his birthday and we were planning on going on a birthday trip with him. So that had to get rescheduled. So I rescheduled it for the beginning of May, and a week before we left, the doctor did clear us. So we did go on that trip. We went to Las Vegas for 5 days and it was the best trip we've had in so long. It was perfect. Like, neither one of my parents got sick. Everybody was feeling fine. It's the most we've like explored and walked the strip. We went to other casinos instead of just normally we'll go to stay in our own casino. So it worked out so great. We all had such a really good time. My dad's like ready to go back and I'm like, no, we can't go back yet. So he wants to go again before the end of this year. So I was kind of looking at dates and I'll go ahead and figure out when we can make that happen and go back. So that's kind of the little life update where we are with that. I'm still helping my aunt as much as I can. I have 2 aunts that I was really close with. One is 90, one is 85. So the one that is 85, I've been taking her back and forth to the doctors because she had hurt her back with helping pick up my other aunt off of the floor. So the day before I went to Vegas, she had to go to the emergency room. She was in so much pain apparently. So in the end, they were basically like, look, you're fine. There's nothing we can do for you. Just stretch. So that's where we are with that. So I trying to keep her busy, I think she's just lonely and, she has nothing else to focus on except for this, pain in her back that she hasn't, they just said she has a tight, muscle in her back. And that's it. And the only thing she can do is stretch. So there's like nothing, no medication, no nothing that they can give her because it's, according to the doctor, just like not that bad. So, I booked a trip for her birthday. So I will be taking her on a cruise for her birthday, which she seems really excited about. So I cannot wait for that to come. So we will be going on a cruise in like August for her birthday. So really excited for that. But yeah, there's just so much that I have to do. Like I have to go get her a passport. So we went to go get her birth certificate. And it's just been a lot. Taking care of both my parents who have medical issues. Taking care of my aunt and still taking care of Sunny. So life has just been incredibly busy. Like, let me tell you, my mom had an appointment one day at 6:45 in the morning. Then my dad's was at 8 and his was like 30 minutes away from our house because it was with a specialist. So I had to take my mom to her appointment, get my dad, go to my dad's appointment. Then we would have made it in time to pick up my aunt to take her to her doctor's appointment. But luckily it fell on a day that my brother was off. So I'm like, you know what? I'm like, you need to pick who you want to take where. I'm like, I need help today, which worked out perfectly. So I just took my mom and my aunt. But yeah, that's just how some of my days have been. Like, they just, it's hard when, my parents both see specialists and the only time I could get them in is on the same day, then, you know, I just find a way to make it happen. So that's kind of where life has been. Just a lot of doctor's appointments and craziness. My mom has back problems, so she's been seeing her specialist and they wanted to do surgery, and then her other doctor said no, that she cannot have it. So that's just kind of where we're at. We're having a lot of doctor's appointments, trying to get them all as healthy and as comfortable, you know, as we can, because we all still want to travel and have a great life. So that's pretty much it. I feel like things are getting a little bit more normal again, so I think I should be able to be fine to go ahead and start posting videos again, which I'm really excited about, because I really have missed the way I was before, where I would comment, you know, or you guys would leave me a comment and I would answer every single comment, and, you know, posting daily. I do miss that, because this was my me time, where right now my me time consists of me and Sunny, you know, like watching a movie and hanging out, which we used to do before, you know, but just taking care of everybody's just taking up a lot more time. So yeah, that's why I just, you know, I just don't have time to, you know, be posting and, you know, answering to everybody. And I just feel really bad when I don't have time to like reply to everybody's comments. I just feel really bad. So I want to thank all of you guys that have, you know, sent me emails or left a comment, you know, saying that you miss me, or on Instagram. I super appreciate it. You have no idea. It's like little things like that that just it helps me feel good. Like, okay, I'm not alone, you know, I am cared by other people, you know, because I just feel like you're constantly taking care of everybody else. You kind of just feel like you get lost in the shuffle a little bit. But my family's been really great, you know. My parents and my aunt are, you know, like, I love you, I appreciate you, so that helps too, you know. So that's basically where life is. So let me tell you about our trip to Las Vegas. I said everybody was healthy and fine, and I just thought of it. I'm like, everybody else was healthy and fine, and then I had something weird happen. So we went to a buffet. My dad was at Dallas, so it was just me, my mom, and Sunny, and we ate everything we normally have, but they had something different that I had never had. They had frog. So I'm always up for like trying anything once. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and have this frog. And it looked delicious. It looked like, you know, a little chicken leg. And it wasn't great, but it wasn't awful. It's not like if I saw it on the menu, I'd be like, oh, give me some frog. But within like an hour of us leaving, I got this crazy rash on the back of my hands, like down to my wrist. And apparently it's not like common to like be allergic to frog. It said you're more inclined to be like allergic to like seafood. So we have no idea what it was, but we were making fun that I was turning into a frog because I ate it, because it wasn't like a bumpy rash, and I should have taken a picture of it, but you know, I didn't. It did look kind of like scaly, like it was really weird. So, you know, Sonny's allergic to spiders. That's why he's scared of spiders, and he'll get like welts. It wasn't like that. It was scaly. It was kind of weird. It was bumpy, but yeah, it was really weird. So, now we make fun, you know, of anything I do now. It's like, oh, you know, you're turning into a frog again. So I just thought that was funny, and I would share with you guys. So I don't know what it was. Somebody else suggested that maybe it was like a soap that I used, you know, like maybe going to eating. One of the first thing I did do was I did go to the restroom and I just washed my hands. So maybe said, you know, maybe I was allergic to the soap at that particular hotel, because it was just on the back of my hands and like, you know, like up to like right here, like in my wrist area, but it wasn't on the palm of my hands. So, I don't know. I don't know what I ended up, you know, having a reaction to, but yeah, so that's just now our inside joke, is that, you know, I'm turning into a frog. So, I just want to share that story. But yeah, life is going, you know. We're trying to do the best we can to have a good time and enjoy life. And I want to get back into crafting. Like, look, it's been a month. Like, when has it ever taken me a month to finish something? You know, I've been working on this bee stuff for like a month already. You guys saw where I did these, where I was making these Pokie tools. So now I'm trying to get together the beads to go ahead and attach to this. So it's ridiculous that it's taking me this long to get something so simple done. Like, I should be able to do this in no time at all. The longest part should be letting the glue dry, not putting everything together. But the longest part has been me trying to feel creative. That's the problem, is, you know, I get so busy focused on everything else, then you kind of like lose that creative mojo, you know, and that's just not good either. So yeah, that's just kind of where I've been. That's just kind of where life is right now. And I think that's pretty much it as far as, you know, like home life stuff. The one thing I did want to talk about is, I know before I always had people asking me to sell my items, and I was just always like, I don't know. But I have been really thinking about it, because I have been trying to clean in between of me having free time. Like I said, I just haven't been feeling creative to like record or to make anything, but I have been trying to clean up. So I did get a box where I've been putting everything that I know that I won't use anymore. So I've been sticking it in this box. I have a couple things that are completed, like I said, like Pokie tools, and I don't know, I just never really thought of like selling my stuff. But now that I'm seeing like how much stuff I have, it's a ridiculous amount of stuff I have. You guys see my hauls, you know, of where everything is, that, you know, I even got like a shed in the backyard now because I've run out of space. So I really do need to downsize. So I don't know if anybody has any suggestions on where to sell, how to sell. You know, I'm always open to hearing from you guys. I kind of feel like I want to do something like maybe once a month, like keep this box, you know, dump everything in there that I know I no longer want, that I want to de-stash, and then, you know, maybe dump in some things that I have created on videos with you guys, and just sell it off, and just have like a monthly little like come shop. So I don't necessarily know if an Etsy store would be good for me, since I'm not going to be selling items on a regular basis. It would be just like a once a month thing. I don't know if I should just, you know, post on here, but then I'm like, how do I keep track of who commented first on what they wanted, is another thing that I'm unsure of. I was kind of thinking about like Instagram. I see other people that sell on Instagram also, so I don't know if that's the way to go. So yeah, if anybody has any ideas or suggestions. I don't know about eBay. I've never done eBay before, so I don't know if that's something I should look into. So if you guys sell anything and you have a shop that you like, what's that other one I saw? It was like green. I think it's Shopify. I saw that they have something, but yeah, I don't know. So I'm open for suggestions. I'm always open. Like, even if you have a video suggestion, just let me know. I do have a list on my phone where I do add like videos that you guys asked to see. So any video suggestions, any suggestions on where to sell or what to sell? Should I even sell the stuff that I make? Like, I don't know. My mom was thinking about selling some of her stuff, but we went on a cruise in December and we joined like a gift swap group, and she crocheted a lot of Disney characters as the gifts. And I think ever since then she kind of like overdid it, because it's kind of like I was saying with my aunt, you know, when you're busy, you're not thinking about it. Then when you stop, like, you realize, oh my gosh, I'm in pain. So she has arthritis in her hands, and that's really been bothering her since December. So she has not crocheted since December. So she's really gotten into doing the little like perler beads, and I've shown it a couple of times of stuff that she's done. So she's got like a 2-gallon bag full that she's done, and she likes it because, you know, she could put a couple down, and then if her hand's bothering her, she just leaves it there on a table. You know, everybody knows, like, don't mess with her table, and then she could just go add a couple more, and then, you know, when she tapes them all together, I'll iron them for her, she'll iron them. So she's kind of been really digging making these like little perler bead stuff. The only thing I need to do is I need to get some magnets so we can go ahead and get these ready for like maybe an upcoming cruise. Or, you know, she's thinking like, you know, maybe people would, you know, want some, you know, that she can sell some of that stuff, or sell some of, like, she has like I think 3 boxes, you know, like those big like Costco totes. I think they're like 27-gallon totes. She has like 3 of those full of blankets that she's made that they're just sitting there. Like, I don't need any more blankets from her. Neither does Sunny. You know, neither do my brother's kids. Like, they have some. So they're just like sitting there that she did, and she just did it because it's her craft. Like, that's what she does. You know, that's what makes her happy. So, you know, we were thinking about, well, you know, can we like sell these off too? So yeah, just some ideas out there of, you know, what we're been talking about, what we've been thinking about. So just let me know if you guys are interested in that, you know, maybe like a once a month sale type thing. So anyways, this video is getting pretty long. You guys know I like to chat, and like I said, I've really missed you guys. So we'll see you later. Bye guys.